Good morning, good afternoon. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to Astutely's Thoughts. I'm Astutely V, and this is my channel. We are the Royal Gladiators over here. And again, my special apologies because I overslept, but the system was tired. Very, very tired. So I hope that everyone is doing well. I hope that everybody had a great week. Let's look too well. I hope that everybody had a great week. It is Friday, and the days are going by so fast to me. It could be just me. It could be just me. But to me, it feels like days are going by really too fast all of a sudden. But I pray that everyone is well. I just popped on because this live was supposed to be the day before yesterday. And the sister been slacking. But I have to take care of my knee first before I take care of anything else. So those are part of the problems of why I did not pop on to see how everybody was doing. This is it. Oh, excuse me. I'm so tired. This is going to be a long live, but I did want to come on and say hello to the people and see how everybody was doing. Make sure everybody was doing good. Make sure that nobody is disturbing your peace for the day. And I wanted to see what everybody had planned for the weekend. With me, I gotta throw some stuff away for the weekend. I don't have really much planned because I don't really go anywhere. I'm like an introvert and I like to be in the house most of the time, unless I have some business to handle. Other than that, I don't really care about getting up outside, being bothered, or bothering other people. Like I said, I don't want this to be loud. I mean, loud. And plus, the reason why, if I sound like I have an echo, it's because I'm in another room. Because they are working on something outside. I don't know if it's just the grass, but they are making so much daggone noise that it is it's overshadowing my voice, should I say. But like I said, I did come live because I wanted to see how the people was doing. Because usually I like to check on everybody during the week. But I know it's the weekend. And everybody getting ready to have them some fun. Unless you got to work the weekend. So, I didn't really want much. I'm still doing some catch up. Was watching a channel and they were talking about the last black guy that's sitting in jail. Apparently he had a warrant out for him before that. That's another reason why they didn't let his ass go. And if that's the case, that's what he get. I don't feel sorry for him because you are one of the people that are going against your own people. Like anybody running around here rocking with that orange thing, they don't care about their people at all. Hey Indigo, how are you, sis? You the only one here, sis. I just came on because I was supposed to come on the other day, but I had physical therapy. Then it got too late and I was sleepy. Then I was like, I'll do it yesterday. Couldn't do it yesterday. And then I went to sleep after physical therapy and forgot to get my behind back up. I ain't even hear my alarm clock. So I was like, I'm going to do this live today. Because like I said, yeah, all is well. I'm just tired. And they out there making all that noise. I don't know what they're doing. I hope all is well with you too. I know I'm yawning, so my apologies for that. But I'm still tired. And it's sad. Because I ain't did nothing. Except physical therapy does tire me out. Because legs start hurting and I got to take something for the pain. But it's getting along. I don't have to, if I choose not to, I don't have to use the cane anymore. If I want to, I can use it. Other than that, I don't have to. Which is a good thing. Because like I told him, I walk kind of fast. So that damn stick just be slowing me down and I'll be getting aggravated. So he's like, you don't have to use it if you don't feel like you need it. I said, okay, cool. Works for me. Because I'm sick of it. I said, I really feel like an old person walking around with a cane. I'm not that old. But there is a lot of people in my age range and a little lower that are having, excuse me, I can't stop yawning, having knee replacements. So I had to learn to say, girl, stop complaining about it. You know, people that come in your life that you've seen and haven't seen in a while. And they was like, girl, yeah, I had both mine done. I was like, oh, okay. One of my cousins is gonna have both of hers done at the same time. I said, girl, you must be getting to go stay at a rehab center or something. She's like, yeah, I am. I said, oh, okay, because getting both done at once? No, I ain't doing that. Doctor told me that wasn't good for me, so I ain't doing it. I am not doing it. Not both. I was glad I didn't do both at one time. I'll do them once. I have to have one. I have to give it a year before I have the other one done. Yeah, because I've been doing my stretches and stuff at home. I took my time to walk to the store down the street from my house the other day, and I was fine. So I was like, okay, we good. I ain't got to stress too much off of it. And I didn't topple over or nothing. So I was excited. So I've been making it my business to walk around, go outside. Hello, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I say. Because I'm like, if I don't have to use that cane, I'm not using it. Because it slows me down, and I don't like to be slowed down. You know, I tell him, I can feel that thing on my leg. He's like, it's still new, so you'll feel it. I said, okay. Because I'm like, I thought you wasn't supposed to feel the stupid thing in your leg. But I tell him, I can feel that thing where it's at, and the space is at, I can feel it. And then he gave me my x-rays of it. I was like, yep, that's exactly where I be feeling the pain, most of the pain at. Most of the pain be right in them two spots. He's like, yeah, that's normal because your legs, your bones and stuff got to get used to it being there. Because it's like a foreign object. I say because it is a foreign object. Not like a foreign object. It's a foreign object in this leg. But I don't care. As long as God is allowing me to wake up and move, that's my biggest pleasure. And I thank him for it. Because, Lord, I was like, I don't know what this leg going to do to me. How it's going to act. If it's going to let me do what I need to do. But it's doing that. So I'm not doing too much. Yeah, I refuse. I do. I refuse to allow it to stop me from doing what I need to do. I may act like a baby sometimes. It don't feel like moving, make somebody else get it. But other than that, I could know I could do it myself. So I don't bother nobody for assistance. Nothing. I refuse. I totally refuse to ask anybody help. Nope. Only time I had to use a wheelchair was when I was leaving the hospital. If I had to use it then, I wouldn't have used it at all. Excuse me, I'm washing my hands. How's life treating you, sis? Hope everything is well with you. Y'all know I'll be checking on y'all. Okay, that did. I am tearing up everything. Oh, they finally stopped whatever they were doing. I guess it was the hedges and the bushes they were doing. But watch them go on to something else, start making a whole bunch of noise. But yeah, I'm glad to hear everything is fine. Because, you know, a lot of us go through a lot of things. So I'm going to check on y'all. What it is. I'm just ready to go back to sleep. I really am. I'm ready to go back to sleep. And that's sad. But I did want to make sure I jump my behind on here. I might really pop on here later. Sometime later on this afternoon, maybe. Thinking about it. Because I want to give everyone some time. I know people are doing their thing and they got other stuff to worry about. So I ain't going to harass everybody now. Like I said, I'm going to keep this video short anyway. Because like I said, I just wanted to see how my peoples was doing. Check up on everybody. And then I have to check out this mess about where did it go? I was reading just looking at an article about a 93-year-old lady. Her family has her husband's family inherited this land back in the 1800s before America became America, and has been passed down for generations. And they're trying to buy that lady out of her land, and she told them I ain't selling it. So they trying to push her out of her family heritage stuff, and so people are trying to help her. I don't even remember the lady's name because I don't remember them saying her name. But there's a lot of people doing got to GoFundMe for her. And yeah, I know. I didn't even realize it. I really did not realize it because I was like, why are people not answering stuff? But now I know it's the Labor Day weekend. They're trying their best. She was like, I'm not. They've that land is not even a big, huge land, but they want to build across the street. I'm like, build your asses across the street then. This luxury townhouse and all this other stuff. My thing is, if you want my house to come somewhat similar to the building, you can redo my house, but I'm not selling you my house. If you want to do an upgrade to my house, you can do that on y'all dime, not on mine. But to try to think you're gonna take that lady home from her, that's crazy. This is the second family I've seen that contractors and government people and all that other stuff be trying to steal people's land from them. They have been doing that since the beginning of time, but it's getting worse now. It's getting worse now. Because it's like you act like we ain't supposed to have no land, like we too stupid to have land. No. Sorry, but black folks worked those lands centuries before anybody lived on it. And when they lived on it, they still had to do stuff. That's why I always said I could never live in the home that Stormy still lives in. I couldn't live on a plantation because I would have so many bad vibes, or I'd be trying to have a conversation because that stuff don't bother me. But I wouldn't live there. I couldn't live there knowing that was the master house and slaves worked on that land. I couldn't live there. My heart couldn't sit right to live there. Because the first thing I'm like, dang, my people work these fields. My people was split up and separated. And the light-skinned ones was inside the house and dark-skinned ones was in the field. I couldn't sit and wrap my mind around that and think it's good to live there. I wouldn't want to live there to save my life. If it was the last house on earth, I would sleep under a bridge. That's just me. Everybody else don't feel like me, but that's how I feel. I could not live on a plantation. That's just a little creepy for me. I don't know if it's because I watch historical stuff all the time, or because I know what was done on those plantations. That's why I could never live there. Yeah, it would really trip me out because I'm like, I don't care how you remodeled the inside, it still was the master house. That's just me. And all that land is beautiful. I won't take away that it's beautiful land, but I would believe that some bodies buried underneath all that land. Because back in them days, they didn't care about putting a gravestone on nobody's thing or making sure that people knew where they were buried at. No, they just dumped them in a hole and kept it pushing. They didn't care. So my thing is, you got all that land. I'd be having somebody check that land. I would, because I'd be nervous. I'd be nervous a little bit. See, but the dead don't scare me. It's the people that's alive that don't got no sense to me. So they wouldn't scare me, but I would feel bad. And I'd have to have a conversation with the ancestors. Like, I apologize because I know what y'all have went through up in here. I don't know if she ever had that conversation, or if it even ticked in her head, because some people's head don't click fast enough. But that would be the first thing that came to my mind is, this a plantation house. This a lot of land. That means it was a lot of workers out on that field. Exactly. Exactly, sis. That's what would be in my mind. And it's like, I couldn't do it. I think I'd probably be scared to stay there. And I'm not scared really of anything. But that right there, especially if you have a lot of discernment and you have, I'm trying to think of what you can call it. Because, sometimes you can feel things. You can hear things. I mean, I do. I don't know about a lot of people. But I think I would probably have nightmares living in there. Because I think I would be seeing all the things that have happened in that home. And why? Because I'll be wanting to know. Call it nosy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would never try to live in a house knowing all that went on in that. I couldn't. It bothers my spirit today just to even know she lives on a plantation. But I mean, some black people don't really think of stuff like that. They just figure, oh, it's a lot of land and a big old beautiful house. No, it ain't just that. It is definitely not just that. It's way more than that. And it's something like, I don't want to go visit. But I would check that land to make sure it ain't nothing underneath my grass. Because if I know like I know, it's something underneath that grass. Child. I think it's because she's young and she's silly-minded as it is. So she don't pay attention. I bet you nobody ran her. I don't even think her mama probably told her, girl, do you know what you bought? Like, do you realize, I mean, it couldn't cost her a whole bunch, probably paid her a good penny. But it's like, girl, do you know where you living? Her mama should have asked her that. Unless they just don't think about that type of stuff. I guess because I do. But I thank you, sis, for hanging with me today. Hopefully I'll try to go live later on. And maybe some more people will be ready to relax and chill out. Unless everybody running away for the holiday. That could be possible. But if they don't, I will be back later to come and chit chat with some of y'all. Next time I will send out the notification earlier. And yeah, I'm in this live because I'm gonna go feed my face. I haven't eaten all day today. And that ain't cool. And it's getting late. So, anyone catching this on the replay, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you wish. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, and I know you got some work to do anyway. Because you you will definitely take your butt and do some other work. So, with that being said, y'all, this is Stu Queen B out. Have a blessed one.